Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing my Seablock. Let's see, so in the previous episode we didn't actually spend it on this block. We scaled a little bit our uranium 238, production, but the highlight was actually starting up production of the speed modules over here. And I think that's awesome that we finally got speed modules here. The build feels somewhat large, but here's what it is. The important part is that it works. It's not like this part is scaled properly, but we need to get 4 belts of rubber and like 1 full belt basically of plastic from here. That's the plan. I want to be producing these things there. But for now, I want to get black sockets. I think this is gonna be very, very good for us. So let's start producing platinum for that. Right. Let's see, what could we do? So we started producing power plant. Therefore, the platinum we could also actually ask for the train stops, and you know, we'll also need this one. Might as well build it. Right, this parts, these things. I don't think that. Oh, maybe this was a mistake. You know what? Let's not do it now because we are waiting for the robots to do something useful. This thing. Let's do it like that. Let's check what's happening with our meat. With meat production. Oh, it's pretty interesting. Why don't I deconstruct this block? Since it doesn't seem like it's producing anything. Right, the meat. Doesn't work. Can't make it work properly. How should we proceed? And this thing is also not looking great because this thing is yellow. Let's try to upgrade it. I was thinking a little bit between the episodes what to do. Well, I'm actually recording them in like 1 hour apart from the previous episode, so it's not like I was thinking for a really long time. But I have this idea. Right, but grade it up to here. So we should be able to speed up this part. This one will also do the same. This one will do the same. I basically want to give the inserters some space to drop things at. That's pretty much the whole idea here. Okay, like this. Sending stuff to the right. Alright, it's temporary. The priority to the right is temporary. So that's another thing that we did. What else could we do? We could tell robots that we would really love for them to landfill this area, like that actually. I'm not sure about the spot because the rails here seems to be wrong. It's fine. We can fix those things later as we go. Okay, what's the next thing that is pretty important that I forgot to place? I forgot to place this build. So, the thing is, let's see, what do we need for platinum? Oh, what's the situation with chrome, by the way? Chrome. It's waiting on manganese. into platinum. Basically waiting on gold of all things. So it's gold and platinum. It's basically full. Okay. So if we look at this process, hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid. Should we be requesting both of this? Maybe a better question is, do you want platinum? And maybe it would have been better to let it go here, but it's fine. It is fine. So we need... I don't like green. No, wait. Green pellets are fine, right? Pellet press. This one requires tungsten carbide. And this one is a green one. It just requires tungsten. Doesn't require any circuit. So pellet press is straightforward. This thing, chemical furnace. Oh, that sign. Chemical furnace. It requires black circuits. That means that we cannot follow this process. Let's try to use another platinum. What we're doing? We are going for this one. We need 124. Let's actually move this thing. For them. Right. 124. That's how much we need. And wait. That's not right. And here. Really 20? So like get 20 beacons or something. At 1.27. If you get 30 beacons, then it's fine. Wait, and here how many beacons do we need? For this one. 20 beacons. It's gonna be enough. So 20 beacons is actually enough. And that means that we can right, let's get a requester. He will be requesting stuff, and we need something like that. We need such build. Right. Staying far away from them. We also need to feed it with some fuel. Let's just build this block. Wait, it's not working? Oh. Wait, why it's not working? I see. It's because it's gold. We never really set it up for, like, we never properly set it up. It's okay. That we could copy this part and just paste it right here. Good. This is looking pretty good. What's happening here? The process. Well, this is still yellow, fortunately, but it seems to be working. This part also seems to be working. Let's change this. Let's say that we want stuff to go to the left here, mostly. This one also should mostly go to the left. And this circle will actually let it go to the right. So this fish tanks will be producing basically meat, and all of the stuff will be going to butchery for the most part. Actually, we don't even need to have a priority. We can just evenly kind of split it. Are we getting meat? Oh, look at this! We are finally getting alienated meat. Alien processed meat, whatever. Good. Let's go and produce platinum. What do we need for this? We need sulfuric acid, right? So we'll have to request sulfuric acid. We'll request it right here. I think it's pretty good spot. And right, we still need the reactor. Let's turn this one on. Okay, good. And we need to add spots for the power. Right. And do we have shortage of the robots? No, we still have 4,000 robots. Right, what's happening? Oh, I don't want that. I don't want to spend all my robots on like trying to move this landfill. Maybe deleting this wouldn't hurt though. This part could be deleted. It's not like we really need all of that anyway, right? Let's fill in the spots on the ground. Good. Now, what should we do next? I'm not sure. We could look at this thing. We have the need for this, for prod modules, I believe. Right, this is our prod module block here. It wants, no, here, somewhere. We basically want, oh wait, we don't have aluminum here, right? We don't, that is, okay, actually. Maybe here. Wait, we have a lot of prod modules. Maybe it's not for prod modules, but I thought it's for prod modules, so tin. Alright, module no wait, modules, input, yep. It's our prod modules. But... alright, this one, I see. I see, I get it now. I don't want to be fixing that, though, to be honest. I don't think we need to do that. Let's think about this process. So, this part will be the one that we'll be using for Platinum Ingot 3. And for this, we'll need basically one of these buildings. I'm 100% certain that one building here will also be enough. Yep, even half will be enough. And the important is that the connection between them is just half a belt and the output is less than a belt. So the output is less than a belt and we are skipping this process for now. I would also like to move this things a little bit lower, maybe. Make it look like this. Wait, why do we have solid fill here? This is bad. Let's try to find... okay, this is a good one. Let's try to get it. And paste this thing here, because... wow, wait. Did I not fully replace... I think I missed this line when I was replacing the liquid chains. Here. It's correct. It looks correct. Right, the requests look correct now. Good. And we'll also need a train here. Why don't we start constructing a train right there? Okay, we have a train. We would need to somehow... Okay, let's see. I suspect, we can check it. I suspect that we'll be able to speed this up to the point where we can have just a single one of this. Yep, we can, definitely. We have, yes, we have 32. So what I'd like to do, I'd like to place it... oh, if we place it like this, we will not have space. Right. Let's do it like this, maybe. We'll be able to add substation here. They're not connected yet. Let's set a connection between substations. Copy this one. Place it here. Good. Then we will need to feed the fuel. The charcoal. Like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We also had the same problem with gold, right? I think so. Where is our gold? Gold is here. Let's add them here. Okay, this is nice. And speaking of gold, why don't we start requesting the gold? We need... okay, this is not provider, this is a requester of the gold ore, I believe. Let's put 0 for now, let's double check. Yes, these are gold ingots. We really want to get gold ore here. Right. Requester gold 200. Let's... oh, is it named correctly? Yeah, it's named correctly. Speaking of naming, I think we need to change the spot a little bit. Let's think. Right now we need only 82 platinum. 82 platinum is 2 belts. In the future we'll need 62 platinum, which is 1 belt, and a tiny bit of copper and iron. And we don't need anything else. Another thing... chloric acid, hydrogen chloride. Do we need both of this? Should we just produce it like that? And we'll need only 675. It will save us 1 station. I think that's the way to go. Right. Let's mark this as iron ore. So this is iron. This one is copper. Good. This one is platinum. Right there. Okay, like this. And here we have platinum processing, of course. This is platinum. Here we don't have this thing yet. Oh, and we would need to connect it there. Okay, good. Let's say, how do we usually set up our trains? First going to waste, and then going to wherever they need to go. First we are going for wastewater output, waiting for full cargo, and then... oh, I forgot to name the station. This is gonna be ingots. Platinum ingots. And this is gonna be input of the sulfuric acid. This one. Right? Yeah, that's what we want. This thing is kind of similar, right? We want ingots, input of the ore. Platinum ore, good. And this one is right, pretty much the same thing, except we're interested in iron ore and copper ore here. And in order for this to work, we need to disconnect the wires there. Okay, let's double check the names. The names here are correct. Here the name is correct. Here we don't have the names. Let's add them. This provider. How many are we producing? 124. So 124 is 2 belts. Well, let's connect that part. That link maybe. Copy it. We'll paste it right there. I don't think we'll need to have any use for these inputs, so we might as well delete them. Right, like this. Okay, good. And the process here is working, it's producing electricity, so we can disconnect from the power. Okay, let's proceed with building our platinum block. Alright, I said we need 2 outputs. If we lower the number of beacons to 30, oh wait, 30. We did the calculation with 30, so it's gonna work. And let's move this to the right, and then we'll jump over this path. No idea why I'm doing this. It feels nice. It's really nice. Okay, something like this. Right, and why did I do this? I did this. Okay, don't enable provider here. Strange. We will say that these are ingots. Block output 1, and the other one is actually output 2. Just like that. Let's take a look. The names here are correct. The names here seem to be correct. This... oh, we need to turn this around. Right, I never finished it. Sulfur. Input. Wait until empty cargo. Let's go. Just do it. Nice. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be platinum. Platinum 2. Just like this. Okay, this is perfect. Oh, I never connected them. Right. These are requesters. This one is a requester. Let's connect them. This is connected with red wire. It's connected with green wire because we don't want to transfer the signal further. Just in case. Well, it's actually not important, but in this case, but that's how we are doing it. It's for legacy reasons, you could say. Right, this is all about platinum. Right, let's ask for 200 platinum here. Are the names correct here? And this is all about iron. I want to ask for a little bit. And copper for a little bit. I'm asking for not a lot in order to efficiently use the space in this silos. I want to have some like extra room in there. It's okay. It's not like we need a huge amount of iron and copper here anyway. It's for the future actually. We don't need to use it now. It's not part of our inputs. But here we have iron and copper. Actually, we might we might build this build like earlier than later. We'll see. It's okay. One other thing. Did I tell this block that I want to get the ore? Yes, I did. I would like to actually send it through. Let's go there. I want to start processing the gold. Right, let's do this. Let's say this is gold. These are all gold. Okay, good. And something is happening now. It's going here, and we don't like we are like in a recipe there, which is a bit unfortunate, to be honest. What is blinking here? Oh, this one. You see, we're just missing speed models. Oh, we need 3,200. Is that true? Let's first check the meat. The meat is flowing here, that's good. This part works fine. I think we could even potentially tell that the output is to send stuff, like, first of all, stuff should go to the left, like this. It still kind of works. All of this are running. Okay, I like that. Oh, this is not running. Oh, I know. Because I forgot to upgrade this part. Okay. Let's hope that this is enough. Basically, this whole line. Yeah, this whole line should be already upgraded by now. Yep. Well, let's see. It might work fine now. Right, we're just trying to send all this really quickly over there. Okay, and all this fish that we produced is gonna be processed. This is perfect. This is good. Now, if we look at this meat, what is this? Speed model 0. Oh, look at this. I was gonna say we never had such production. We had 180. And now we're at 290. This is great. I think it's speed models getting delivered here, but we don't have enough module cases or these things, model cases. We don't actually have enough production of this. We'll need to kind of focus on that at some point. What? See, buttons is hat. If you look at modules again, I want to look at these ones. Well, at least we resumed the production of the models, you know. We didn't have model production for like 5 hours, which is kind of crazy. It's like, this is not very efficient speedrun, not a speedrun, like a game. When I'm playing my speedrun for same thing but in regular costs, I'll obviously be like, you know, I'll do my best. But this is just me chilling and kind of relaxing, you know, playing Seablock, Factorio. Really nice mod pack. Highly recommend. I've never tried it before. And there are many ways to build it. The city block design, I think, is one of the most popular approaches to Seablock, which, well, I mean, it is one of the ways that you can, you know, deal with logistical problems. I'm personally not a fan of city block design, to be honest, because you don't have control in terms of how the trains are traveling. So it works only up to some point. For example, if you were to use trains to transfer sludge, like this thing, mineral sludge, between blocks using trains, instead of crystallizing it on site, yeah, you will not be a happy gamer. At some point, like if your base grows too much. I was there, done that in Factorio 0.17, and it was not fun. Had to rework that part at some point. Now let's take a look. What's happening here? What is going on? Process platinum. Oh, see. I wasn't sure why we are not getting platinum ingots. Felt a bit strange. No, this part is correct. We are providing. Wait, why is this requester? It is a provider. Let's wait for this one to be delivered. And actually, can we remove this part? That's the question. Main question I have. I have 21,000 here. Only 21,000. That's not a lot. Can we remove this? We're still producing stuff, which is good, but I mean, we have like almost 6,000 stuff in here. Might as well delete it. And at some point, oh, look at this. Our very, very first platinum production. We got the platinum. This is perfect. What that means? That means that we can start focusing on the next step. And the next step would be, I feel, would be removing these blocks. Actually, while since our robots are kinda doing nothing, we might suggest them to move this chest somewhere. Right. Let's this thing. Right. Oh, and we'll need, obviously, we'll need the outputs here and here for this. We should be able to build this block without any problems, especially now that we have already 3,000, well, almost 3,000 platinum produced. And yeah, the more speed modules we get there, the better the production will be. Now let's... I would like to remove this block, actually, and build prod module zeros here. I think this would be great to do, but we cannot really do that because of these blocks here. And this one we can remove. This one, on the other hand, yeah, it's kind of tricky. A little bit tricky to do. Like, we cannot really get rid of this one. Okay, that's unfortunate. Should I start deleting this block or not? I'm not fully sure. Okay, this thing we definitely do not need, so let's delete this part. Oh, right. We're deleting that one. We actually don't need... what is this? Let's delete this chest. This warehouse. Here. Some leftovers. Let's remove all that. All this is gone. No, all. Now all. This is removed. And what's our plan with this line? I don't think we have any concrete plans for this thing yet, which is okay. It's okay that we don't have any plans. With this titanium, have lots of it, have lots of nickel, lots of titanium. Do we need anything else? Let's think. Oh, right, we need to move this stuff. Oh, come on. I forgot to do this. I can't believe. I cannot believe it's such a mistake. Right, basically, we don't want to get deliveries here because we are not using the stuff anymore. We're just sending trains in circles, literally. They're like running in circles. A bit questionable exercise. Right, let's move all of this here. Right, like that. Like this. Okay, we'll be sending stuff in there. This can be removed as well. This can be removed. I don't know what to do with this though. Oh, but I do know that we can move all these materials to the right. Over here. Move them here. And the priority says like 1000, 10 slots. It's not requested, it's on the provider. Good. This is good. This part is the same. 10. Priority really high. We want these things to be consumed first. This one. It's not great that we're actually consuming stuff from here. Because we are sending contents of this over there. That's why what we have here is not great. I mean, it's not that bad. This part is almost cleared. This thing we do not need it anymore. Actually, we don't have a lot of materials over there. We might delete it. Let's delete this. This we are clearing. Very soon it will all be gone. It will be moved. Oh, wait. This. Very soon it will be moved to another block. No. Right, we'll delete the markers later. Okay, just like that. Let's take a look at our platinum build. We have 7,000 platinum in here. That's perfect. This is perfect. Let's take a look at the dashboard. We don't have a shortage of anything. We do have shortage of yellow signs. What's the problem there? We don't have enough tungsten. Right, so tungsten is somewhat of an issue. Tungsten is an issue here. So our production is not great, but what we could do, we could try to... Right, if we look at tungsten production, what do we actually need? We need to produce powder and oxide, both of this. And we are going for both of this. Why? Because oxide to tungsten carbide plate is better, right? There gotta be a reason why we have this process. So this is 2 times. This is less than 2 times. Oh, I see. So oxide is actually better, but can we get tungsten plate from oxide? Tungsten plate, this thing. We produce it from tungsten powder mixture. Tungsten powder, and tungsten powder is not produced from oxide. No, it is. The powder can be produced from oxide, but are we doing it here? Oh, I think I'm not doing that because right, I think I understand. I think I understand the logic. Because if you produce powder from oxide here, then we'll have to pay hydrogen fluoride gas. Actually, it's not looking that bad. Green metal catalyst and acid. Wait, this is a very small amount. Hydrofluoric acid, hydrogen fluoride gas. Yep, it's basically hydrofluoric acid. It's hydrofluoric acid, this gas. And I am concerned about the amount, it's here, right? About the amount of hydrofluoric acid that we are producing. Well, actually, we don't. Oh, we do have some reserves here. This is good. So this stuff is really good. But I'm still a little bit concerned about that. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm trying to make tungsten not use this process. Because I don't want to... Well, I could, I guess, be producing lots of extra hydro, like this fluoride ore, but we are not doing this right now. Okay, we have some lime. I hope this lime has a priority. Does it? 100. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, this is nice. Why is... Oh, I see. I know I finished building this rack. What's this? And we can actually turn this on while we're at it, because why not? We know that that's what we'll need very, very soon. Basically in the next episode, potentially, right? Because we have almost 10,000 of platinum ingots already. Might as well start converting it into this shit coils and wires and whatnot. Which probably also means that I don't actually want to be requesting platinum. Yeah, we are not requesting platinum. It's good, we are turning off actually the station. It's not working, we can delete it. We basically already turned it off. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just delete the stuff. That's exactly right. All of this is 0. This could be also set to 0 actually. Good. This is nice. Right, let's take a break here. So in this episode we set up platinum ingot production. We already have 12,000 platinum ingots produced. This is great, and we are getting closer and closer to the black circuits. But one thing that I'd like to check, the chrome part. We were short on manganese. We are still short on manganese. Oh, not short, but we have too much manganese. I never thought I would say that we have too much manganese. It feels so strange. We could add extra warehouse here and here for manganese. Because this is the only place where we are going to consume it, right? We are not going to be consuming it anywhere else. Let's do this. Let's do this really quickly, because I don't... Yeah, I think this is a great idea. Yeah. Why didn't I do it earlier? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's add a warehouse here, like this. We'll be sending stuff into it and out of it. Oh, whatever, I will set 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Warehouse. We're just copying it, taking stuff out of it, and placing stuff inside. I think this is what we want. This way, we'll be consuming manganese produced over there, over here, and like somewhere else, and we will be able to scale this part quite a bit, right? Because we could build like a line of warehouses here, a line going back, we can send stuff in to this line, and then it can just spiral down here. I'm waiting for the robots. Robots, where are you? We are out of robots. That is slightly unfortunate. It's like almost annoying. I mean, it kinda is. Kinda is annoying, to be honest. Let's stop doing this. Maybe. Let's see. Right, this one's... Actually, the other ones will not be a problem. Neither of this will be a problem. Let's look at this. You know, let's do it like this. We will make them active priority chests. Just like that. Okay, and now our robots should come and deliver these warehouses. Finally. I never thought we'd reach a point where we'll be buffering manganese. And it's better to buffer ore. That's the thing that I realized right now. It's much better to buffer the ore instead of buffering the ingots, because ingots are 50% less dense than the ore. And here we need... This is input, this is output, good. This is input. Kind of looks like output, yes, and this is output. So we rotated all this correctly. We do not need to do anything with that block anymore. So, what? Nickel? No. Nickel, yep. This is our nickel. We have a lot of nickel. That's good. Alright, let's take a break. This is what we did in today's episode. We have 16,000 of platinum ingots. We are getting closer and closer to black sockets. Thank you for following the series and watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!